5 years ago, I released a video titled Cowboys Only. That was the entire title. No more, no less. Cowboys Only. And this could literally mean anything. And by itself, it was kind of a harmless challenge. I mean, like, Cowboys Only. Oh, let's see how far we get in Molten. But there was a problem. I decided it would be a fun idea to cheat. Yes, I cheated in my own challenge. We didn't only use Cowboys, we had farms and DJs. And on top of that, this was like 2 updates before the Cowboy would just entirely change. So the video itself was kind of stupid and kind of became pointless. So 5 years later, I decided to try it again. This time, I was gonna see how far I could go in a solo match, a duo match, a trio match, and finally, a quad match. So hopefully one of these does the trick. Anyways, please try and enjoy the video. I haven't made a video in like 2 years, so cut me a little slack. Anyways, enjoy. First, I was gonna see how far I could get in a solo run. Now, obviously, going into this run, I knew I wouldn't make it past like wave 30. This is because there was one main problem with the Cowboy. The Cowboy only has a placement limit of 12 towers, and once they were all down, it was up to fate to figure out how far I would go in this run. Now, normally, I don't like fate just deciding my runs, but in this challenge, I had no choice. So once they were all upgraded, I just kinda had to sit around and wait. Look, I only said I was gonna do the challenge, not enjoy it, okay? So just bear with me. After waiting around long enough, I got to wave 27 and ended up not having enough DPS to make it out. So I ended up losing on wave 27. But maybe 24 Cowboys could do the trick. So I found another player and we attempted another run. And this run started out way stronger, but our bonuses were way smaller than in solo. We still managed to put down all our towers and we were doing pretty decently. One of the benefits of having 24 Cowboys over just 12 is that we had a lot more DPS or damage per second, which let us do a lot more damage than I was doing by myself. So we kept shredding and shredding wave after wave, and this went on past wave 27 where I had previously lost, and this went past wave 30 where I thought I would never even touch by myself until wave 32, where we faced a necromancer and it went too fast for our Cowboys to handle. Made it to the end and we thought we almost had it, and the necromancer summoned only a couple more Moltens and they managed to slip in, ending the duo run. So if we made it there with 2 people, how far would we make it with 3 people? Before we move on to the trio, I have to tell you something. Now, in TDS, there are the normal towers, and then there's the golden towers. The golden towers normally have a few more perks and higher stats than the base towers. And going into this video, I forgot that there was a golden Cowboy, so I didn't run it. But looking at the stats, golden Cowboy was a lot better for this run, and I should have waited to do this until I had it. But I didn't have it. If you really want to know the stats, here's the tables. But going into this next round, you'll see very quickly that golden Cowboy should have been the way to go for me. I'm not gonna bore you with the details of this game. My 2 other teammates both brought golden Cowboy, making it much easier to shred waves, and we got past my 2 previous waves, and we made it to the final boss. Upon making it to the final boss, we ended up losing. Now, in a shocking turn of events, my teammate decided he was gonna use one of his revive tickets, and we would run it back. And I was even surprised. I thought we were done. I had stopped the recording.
But I just started the same recording. You just freaking restarted it.
But upon running it back, we figured out that we did not have enough power. So, what if we had 48 Cowboys? Would that be enough? It better be. Well, at the start of the quad match, I quickly realized I was the only one, yet again, that didn't bring golden Cowboy. But needless to say, we got past the early game very easily. Maybe this goal that I had set out on would become possible. I mean, if you looked at our progress, we were doing insanely well, and we had managed to place down 48 Cowboys, and the map looked insane. We finally got past wave 27, wave 30, wave 32, and eventually we were on wave 35. The thing that ended our run last time. Would I fail and never be able to complete this challenge? Or would I succeed and finally defeat the challenge I set out on 5 years ago? Or maybe me from 5 years ago wouldn't even care what the result was. Who cared? Why did it matter? Were we even gonna win in the first place? Well, we won. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how I beat Molten Mode, only using Cowboys. And yes, this is an official strategy now, so go try with your friends. Anyways, I want to thank everybody who helped me film this video. You guys gave up your time to play such a stupid round of Tower Defense Simulator, and I'm so glad you guys did, because this was awesome to film and record, and I'm so glad to be making another video. Anyways, I guess that's it. Bye.